Hey guys, once you get your home media server set up using OpenMediaVault 5 and you get a bunch of stuff installed on OpenMediaVault 5, you'll probably want to start keeping an eye on your system resources. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install something called NetData on your OpenMediaVault 5 server using Docker and Portainer. And this is actually going to be really easy using just this little bit of code right here, modified ever so slightly. Okay, so I went ahead and removed everything from my server revolving around NetData so I can show you how to install it on here very simply. So we're going to get logged into Portainer here. The first thing we're going to do is click on local here, and then we've got some options whether we could do it through containers or stacks. And what we're actually going to do is do it through stacks. So I'm going to click on stacks over here on the left side. I'm going to click on add stack, and then I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to copy this. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to just grab that and paste it in there for the name. Now there's a couple of things that we're going to have to do here to make this work as the OpenMediaVault 5 Docker Portainer system set up on here will only accept version 2. So in this rare case, we can actually change this from 3 to 2 there. And then we're going to go ahead and remove this host name line. And that's it. Now all we have to do is come down here to the bottom and click on deploy stack. So we're going to give this just a minute to run and do its thing. And then once the page reloads, then we can come back over and get logged into our new NetAdmin dashboard. So now that that's done, I tell you what, before we do that, we're going to go back to containers. We're going to come over here to NetData and we're going to click on the logs here. Let's just see. Let's see if any of that worked, because it looks like there's a lot of failures in there, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just come over here. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to do 19999, just like so. And there you go. That's how easy it is to see what your system resources look like. Now, when you're in here, obviously you can see how much of your swap is being used. You can see disk reads and writes in real time. You can see your CPU usage, your network inbound and outbound traffic, how much RAM is being used. And that's just at a glance. But if you scroll down a little further, you can get a bit more information. And what's actually kind of cool about this, so let's say you see a little spike right here and you want to know what that is. Well, you can see that if you hover over that, all of these gauges up here stop. Just for that exact moment in time, that little snapshot, and you can get an idea of what's going on right then and there with all of your different bits of information. So I really do dig the way they managed to do that, where they made hovering over here reflect in real time up here. Now, of course, if we scroll down, we can see so much more information as far as actual bits of information, as far as how much read and write was being done on your disks, how much RAM is being used. There's a lot of information in here, but going over all of this information is kind of outside the scope of this video. What I really wanted to show was just how to get this installed. Now, one thing that I will note here is when I reinstalled this, it kept me logged in from my previous instance that I had set up here. And you can tell that because it's got my name up here. If it didn't, you could actually just come up here and click sign in. In fact, I'll just sign out. So if I click sign in again, then we can access with Google, and then I can use my email address there. So then if we come up here, we can see that I've got different servers in here. Now, 2 of these are going to be Bruce Banner. That's the server we're looking at right now. This first one up here is the one that we deleted. The second one here is the one that we just set up. And then this third option in here is actually another little server that I've got set up on Latte Panda. Because I've logged in on both of those dashboards with the same email address, now I can go back and forth and monitor both of those in real time just by toggling back and forth. And it's just that easy to get information about multiple systems simultaneously, or very close to simultaneously, just by getting logged in to NetData dashboard. Okay guys, so there you go. There's how to install NetData or NetData on your OpenMediaVault 5 server so that you can get some more real-time statistics and data about your server as far as resource usage and that sort of thing. All that being said, if you found the video helpful, I hope you did. If you did, do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, definitely consider subscribing. I do release all kinds of content like this very regularly. I try to do it about 3 times a week. So if you're interested in this kind of content, definitely get subscribed. And I think with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. As always, thanks for your time. I always appreciate your support, and I'll talk to you in the next video.